Rising from the scorching sands of the Tabuk region in northwestern Saudi Arabia, the Line project is more than just a city design. It is a geometric testament to humanity's dominance over nature. The history of modern urbanization is a history of chaos and uncontrolled sprawl. Cities spread across the land like a tumor, consuming resources and suffocating the ecosystem. The Line, however, shakes this thousands of years old horizontal structure to its core. The two giant mirror walls, stretching 170 kilometers and standing 500 meters tall, are essentially an artificial ecosystem created by humans. In this structure, there are no streets, no cars, and no such thing as carbon emissions. Here, engineers are pushing the boundaries of what we call vertical urbanism. To accommodate 9 million individuals within a narrow vertical corridor spanning a mere 200 meters in width, while leaving 95% of the natural landscape untouched, is truly more of an engineering marvel than a conventional settlement plan. Every single square meter of this city is linked to a vast, autonomous cognitive brain managed by advanced AI, as this central brain optimizes the temperature, humidity, and energy consumption in mere milliseconds. Deep underground, maglev trains gliding on frictionless magnetic rails render all distances completely meaningless. And yet, the true war taking place behind these massive reflective mirrors is entirely physical. How a 500-meter-tall glass and steel structure remains standing under wind load is one of the greatest questions in modern structural engineering. To resolve this specific problem, engineers designed the structure as a series of independent modular blocks. While each individual block maintains its own independent static balance, massive aerodynamic gaps, which allow the wind to pass through, enable the structure to flex. While the sun's scorching heat is reflected back by mirror surfaces, the vertical forest and water channels inside create a natural cooling cycle. The Line is far more than just a simple place to reside. It represents humanity's very first major technological leap forward on our journey toward becoming a true Type 1 civilization. It embodies the highly disciplined resource management that is absolutely required for us to ascend to the next significant level on the Kardashev scale. Meanwhile, in another corner of the globe, at the ITER site in southern France, humanity is attempting to tame the most dangerous and purest power in the universe, Starfire. Nuclear fusion is the natural process where hydrogen atoms combine to form helium under the immense pressure and extreme temperatures at the sun's core, releasing a truly tremendous amount of energy in the process. We are now attempting to confine and control this very same process within a specialized reactor here on Earth. We bring deuterium and tritium atoms together and heat them to 150 million degrees Celsius. This temperature is 10 times hotter than the core of the sun. The fundamental problem here is this: what can you use to contain this hellfire? Lechi is an No material can withstand this heat without disintegrating into its atoms the moment it touches it. This is where the pure genius of engineering comes into play: magnetic confinement. The world's most powerful superconducting magnets are currently hard at work inside a massive donut-shaped reactor that is known as a tokamak. These magnets are so powerful that they hold the 150 million degree plasma suspended in a vacuum, much like a wild animal in a cage, ensuring it never touches the walls. Inside this reactor, not only does intense fire exist, but also an absolute bone-chilling cold reigns. To achieve superconductivity, the magnets must be cooled with liquid helium down to minus 269 degrees Celsius. On one side, the hottest point in the universe. On the other, a coldness near absolute zero. Between them, just a few centimeters of special shielding. This is the paradox of engineering. If we can make this reaction sustainable, our civilization will be freed from the slavery of fossil fuels forever. The hydrogen in a single glass of seawater holds as much energy as a ton of coal. This is the gateway to limitless energy and the end of humanity's resource scarcity in the universe. By using the fuel of the stars, we are igniting our own star right here on Earth. But what about those invisible networks that connect our world today? If you think the internet is just an abstract cloud coming from satellites, you're mistaken. Our civilization depends on glass threads lying under tons of pressure in the deepest and darkest parts of the oceans. The fiber optic cable network, spanning over 1.5 million kilometers, is our planet's collective consciousness. These cables, carrying data at the speed of light, are the silent heroes of engineering. Laying them has meant crossing canyons on the ocean floor as deep as Mount Everest and building bridges over volcanic rifts. These cables carry more than just data. They carry our memories, our money, and our future. If a ship's anchor or an undersea earthquake severs one of these vital nerve endings, it means the modern world is effectively having a heart attack. To protect these fragile glass fibers, engineers have equipped them with steel armor and autonomous repair robots. With these lines we've carved into the ocean floor, we have turned the world into a single brain. Distance is no longer an obstacle. It is merely the time it takes for light to travel through those thin glass fibers. Our digitizing civilization is, in fact, an illusion rising upon these physical bonds. These monumental feats of engineering shed light not only on Earth but on the very beginning of time itself. The James Webb Space Telescope is the most sensitive observation instrument ever built by humanity. Suspended at the L2 point, 1.5 million kilometers from Earth, this massive mirror was designed to capture the first light of the universe. Its gold-plated hexagonal mirrors operate at temperatures near absolute zero, peering back into the universe's infancy and the birth of the first galaxies. This is not just a telescope, it is a it is a time machine. Engineers folded this device like origami to fit it inside a rocket and ensured it would unfold in space with millimeter precision. Every frame we look at with James Webb is actually a photograph of a moment from billions of years ago. With the help of technology, we are discovering our own origins and how we came to be from stardust. At the same time, deep underground, in the 27-kilometer giant ring on the border of Switzerland and France, we are searching for the smallest building blocks of matter in the Large Hadron Collider. Giant detectors like ATLAS and CMS are analyzing millions of collisions per second, attempting to unlock the secrets of the Higgs boson and how the universe acquired mass. From the largest scale to the smallest, human engineering is deciphering the codes of the universe one by one. Even the mysteries that the Giza pyramid has guarded for 4,500 years are now under this technological siege. By employing a highly specialized scientific technique known as muon tomography, we utilize subatomic particles created when cosmic rays collide with atoms in the upper atmosphere, acting just like a powerful flashlight. These muons slow down as they pass through solid stone, and by measuring this specific difference, we can clearly reveal the hidden voids located behind the structure. When scientists discovered a massive 30-meter void hidden deep within the heart of the pyramid, we witnessed how engineering makes the passage of time transparent. This void was a stroke of pure genius, cleverly used by those ancient engineers to balance the structure's immense mass. With today's advanced technology, we are finally in a direct, meaningful conversation with the brilliant minds of the past. While the laws of physics remain unchanged, the way we harness them elevates us as a species. Geological surveys and subsurface imaging systems now reveal to us not just what lies beneath the soil, but the dusty pages of history as well. Our future vision is becoming increasingly expansive. Scientists are now discussing ambitious concepts like the Dyson sphere, which involves building a structure around the sun to capture its total energy output. This is the key to transitioning to a Type 2 civilization. Perhaps it won't be us who build these structures, but the artificial intelligence systems whose foundations we are laying today. While our carbon-based biological structure may limit us, our silicon-based creations could carry our legacy to the farthest corners of the galaxy. Our robotic explorers are already searching for signs of life on Mars and the moons of Jupiter. We are biological engineers, expanding the boundaries of our species through technology. The final frontier is to break free from the gravitational prison of this blue marble. The SpaceX Starship project is far more than just a rocket. It is a vital life raft for the entire human race. Gravity pulls everything with mass toward it, effectively trapping us here on this lonely planet. The only way out of this prison is through immense energy and pure, brilliant engineering. Constructed from durable stainless steel, these massive vessels have transformed rockets from simple single-use fireworks into reliable interplanetary ferries. Watching Starship descend vertically from the sky to be caught by the mechanical arms of giant towers is the absolute pinnacle of modern logistical engineering. When the first human sets foot on the red deserts of Mars, it will be more than just a discovery. It will be the greatest victory ever won against entropy. We are the first generation born on one planet destined to spread across the entire galaxy. Ultimately, every bridge we build, every rocket we launch, and every cable we lay on the ocean floor is our answer to the cold silence of the universe. We are the architects who refuse to yield to the relentless chaos of entropy. Nature had set firm boundaries for us, and we tore them all down, completely. Nature has determined the final end for us, yet, every day, we postpone that end by starting a new project. Engineering is more than just mathematics and physics. It is the embodiment of the human will to continue to exist. The future is not merely a moment to be awaited. It is a structure shaped by our own hands. And remember, in this vast cosmos, the impossible is simply an engineering problem that hasn't been solved yet. We are here, we continue to build, and we will not stop until the light of the stars fades away. Our civilization rises on the shoulders of these projects, and as cosmic architects, we continue to write our own story on the dusty pages of the universe. This story will echo for thousands of years to come, driven by our hunger for curiosity and our desire to transcend boundaries.